Well, hey, welcome back to Turbo Talk. I'm Turbo. I'm sitting here in the bumper room in my chair, and I am hoping that you're all having a good day. The temperatures are warming up here. All right, so this is going to be the next video on the Trilife's necessity series. All right, we already identified that water is absolutely the only thing that is essential, and that it is number one. But for the things that I want, therefore become the things that I need, are electricity being my primary source. So I started out with heating, and that's a very good place to start because that's where your biggest expenses are when it comes to the use of electricity. Or maybe not. We'll get into that a little further. But nonetheless, so I'm going to move on to lighting because that lighting would be next, and that's because I use lights to heat. And so I have 3 rooms that I have lights on that I heat with. All right, so the first room that I heat with is actually the ladies' room. Yeah, down in there, my ladies, they can't get cold. All right, so all these rooms that I use for heating basically is when it drops below 10 degrees, gets into single digits, or if we're going to have a cold snap, and for more than 10 days or up to 10 days, or we have multiple days in a row that's below 20, it doesn't get above 20, I'll turn them on. And so, and those particular lights there, basically, they're going to cost us about 70 cents per month if they were run continually each. I have 3 of them. I have one in the ladies' room, I have one in the bugger off room, and I have one in the Capitol. And so the Capitol is where I keep it for the keeping from frozen water lines. And then uh, the ladies are, of course, that's explanatory. And then the bugger off room basically just helps keeping the north or the northwest side of the house a little bit warmer when it gets really, really cold. So nonetheless, so I have 2 other categories now than what I have in lights. And so in the lighting system, I have the heating source, and I mentioned them. And the other 2 categories then would be lights on and lights switched. Okay, so I have approximately 20. I counted 21. But lights that are continually on 24/7, 365 days. They're never shut off. It's basically just on. And if you do the math of what the 10-watt LED bulbs, basically, if they were all the same, I know that's generic, but if they were all that, the cost for 1 year is $172. And so I have approximately $3,000 worth a year of electricity. And so the $172 went into a percentage of that, turns out to be 6% of my bill. So therefore, when you look at the bill, $250 a month, that's basically $15 a month that I am paying for lights, just 24/7. I have them on so that when you walk into the room, you never have to worry about trying to find a switch. You can just walk into the room and it's always lit. Many reasons. We'll talk about some of those later. Then I have the category of lights switched. This means that these lights are most generally off. But if you're in a room and you need more light, then you just go and turn the switch on. These lights are on. There's about 14 of them in the property here. And what those are is they're mostly off and only turned on when you're in the room or when you need light in the room. And I have 14 of them, and they're spaced around. So I count that less than 1/4 of the cost of what the lights on are, and that comes down to $3 a month. Nonetheless, you got to remember that this is basically just a small portion of what my electric use is. So that is what I wanted to share with you. I do have pictures of all the lights on, but every time I try to get to it, I shut the video off. So let's try it one more time, Here it is. I'm just going to tell you right now, be your best. But let me just see if I can get these pictures in for you. Like, subscribe, and goodbye. Stay tuned for the PS, the pictures. All right. Here we go. Let's see if we can do this. All right. That's the courtyard. These are the lights that are on. Lights on. Courtyard. Hobbit. Goldfish tank. Sun deck. Sun deck. Nursery. That's the outhouse and the bridge. That's Jack and Jill tank. Ladies' room. Need cobwebs brushed. Ladies' room. That's for heat. It's not on right now. I just took the picture though. Bumper room. The cave. The cave's big. There's another cave. There's another cave. There's the surgery. Alright, that's more surgery. There's the Capitol. And there's the Capitol. That's just to turn it on so I can get the other one on. Here we go. And then the Grange. The green room. That's it. See if I can turn this back around and say goodbye officially. Oh, man. Alright. Well, thanks for watching. If you're seeing this right now, then I got this phone turned around without shutting it off. Alright. Be your best. Goodbye.